Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, I made it home from Alabama. Just a few things. One, the mosquitoes ate me up. Two, oh, family. And three, we had an airport nightmare. I didn't realize, and neither did my mom, which Jason was like kind of jokingly laughing, saying, like, oh, this has been plastered everywhere for like a long time. My mom has an Alabama state ID and it was not considered a real ID. So when we were going through, they're like, "Where's the passport?" And I was like, they're like, "Well, we don't have to let you on the plane." I'm like, "No, please let her on the plane." Because then I was going to have to get a rental car for 8 hours. And then every time I went through TSA, they had to crotch check me. So fun. But we're not back to talk about that. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. Larsa addressing this whole face thing, but then Stephanie Shojaee, what? And then did Julia Lemigova throw a chair at Marysol? There is a lot. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. It is so good to be back. Smash the like button, show some love, and let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so I wanted to first start with this whole Stephanie Shoji. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with this Anna thing. This I didn't know about because a lot of people, especially Gertie, they've been coming forward and they're saying Julia Lemigova has exhibited aggressive behavior not once, not twice, but 3 times, multiple times. And so it's been a couple drink tosses, but now throwing a chair. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you to the bitch of Bravo.
Miss Julia Driva Lemigova. And so I do think her accent is real. I also think we don't get enough of her like passion on the show. When I did my cameo, everything that was cut out, she got so mad at Marysol for something. She said that she picked up a chair and went after her with it, like she was pounding the chair on the floor, saying like, "Why did you say that?" And it was something regarding me, but Bravo thought it was too dark, so they didn't include it. But I think, a lot of people have said that she's boring. I don't know that she's boring because I've seen her. She's like extremely passionate. So I hope we see more of that this season. As far as Todd, first, I think Todd definitely. I don't think he came back or he's seeing her for the show. I think there's a couple of reasons he's seeing her. I think he wanted to get divorced. I think he wanted to get divorced because I think that the Alexia he fell in love with was somebody that was not on the show. And when Alexia has cameras on her, she's very different. I also think that the public perception of Alexia kind of informed how he felt about her. I think he felt like, I think he got a little bit of the ick when he saw how she behaved on the show and how people perceived her. I also think that while he likes her, I do think he likes her. I don't think he loves her enough to stay married to her with all the baggage that she brings, including a son with special needs and another son that's always getting in trouble. And, he should have, I do think he should have thought about that before. I think Todd hates the show. I think the show makes him feel insecure. I don't think he's broke. With her situation is based on the show. I don't think that her salon makes her millions of dollars. I don't know anything about it, but I think it does fine. I think the money she makes on the show, she really depends on. I believe that he is a lot more conservative with money than she is, and that he felt the pressure to show like a more ostentatious lifestyle because of the other people on the show.
So, okay. I mean, listen, at that point, this is what she's saying she feels, and she could be onto something. At the end of the day, I have seen it firsthand where I have seen people absolutely 100% change for the cameras. And I've seen their partners sitting right there next to them, like, what is going on? So she could be onto something. Obviously, I heard about Anna doing a video about me a long time ago. I have said this multiple times. It is not an insult. I didn't find her to be a great housewife, just like I didn't find Teddy to be a great housewife. And that is okay. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think I would be a great housewife. So I think that that's okay. That's not the biggest insult. But oh, there's more. You guys saw this, right? Mhm. Yeah. Well, we saw this, and now it looks like, I guess, it's going to be addressed. But my thing is with her, with Larsa Pippen addressing this whole situation that happened with her face. Jason said to me, he's like, well, she did a video. She showed that her face was like not what it looked like on TV. And I said, yeah, this is the video. Hold on.
So I feel like that photo went viral. I'm wondering if someone made it look like that, because this is what my face looks like, you guys. I'm on TV, so you know what I look like. I just shot my reunion a couple of days ago, so you'll see what I look like at my reunion. I did have PRP. I did have an allergic reaction to the PRP, which I didn't even know you can have. So my face is a bit swollen, but it doesn't look like that. So keep on hating, guys. Okay, so.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, this was interesting, but Dr. Jen Armstrong, I don't know if you guys remember her, but she was on the Real Housewives of Orange County. She's a cosmetic dermatologist, and she said it's impossible, saying that this look of Larsa's, it's a lie. It's actually excessive filler. So clearly, we know that multiple media outlets, including Page Six and everybody else, covered this. But then there was another person, Dr. Mai Kaga, who is an aesthetic physician, and they suggested that the appearance was more consistent with overfilled cosmetic enhancements rather than an allergic reaction. So multiple doctors are coming forward saying, girl, we know what you're trying to say, but as professionals, that's not what we're seeing. I thought that that was interesting. But hold on. Hold on. It doesn't stop there. So, on top of that, our girl, Emily Hanks, thank you to the Real Housewives Zone, put this out a while back. I just wanted to play it for you really quick. This one was interesting to me as well. But here we go.
Knew I didn't trust Stephanie, the new cast member of Real Housewives of Miami. Found this Reddit thread. Remember how Stephanie said the way she met Masood?
I met Masood at Miami.
Okay. So hold on. She's saying the way that she met Masood, and she said, I met Masood in Miami. She gives us this whole story, but people are starting to say, well, this.
Ex-wife's assistant. That's how she met Masood. And then she had an affair with Masood and got her way into the company like that. Stephanie says she's been with her husband for 11 years, but he was officially divorced in 2019. Apparently, Stephanie legally changed her name to Masood's last name while he was still married. Stephanie and her husband are also being sued for $10 million that they allegedly owe a Miami real estate lender. His ex-wife and 2 daughters do not speak to him. Shoma Group was actually funded by his ex-wife's father. According to this Reddit post, what it appears like is Stephanie stole his ex-wife's life. Now, she wasn't really on my radar until she went on Watch What Happens Live, and this is how she answered this question about Gertie.
Okay. So, let me just also say this. One, I love Emily Hanks, but I would never want to get on her radar. I feel like this girl is on it. I love her though.
My attention, and I said, let me look into this lady. And sure enough, she's not who she appears, which I think we all could figure out, right? I knew I didn't trust Stephanie, the new cast member.
Okay. All right. Well, on top of that, last but not least, Stephanie is getting shit for this as well, because people were not, I guess they were just more so curious. Thank you to Bravo Snarkside. Why was she in the seat next to Andy? And she said, sweetie, why is everyone so angry? Oh, the seating chart hurt your feelings. Bless your couch. Okay. Great. here we go. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. And it is so good to be back. So thank you guys for bearing with me while I went to Sweet Home Alabama. Love you. Bye.